actress, a producer. Happens every day, and it can happen to anyone. Now, let's talk about things around family dressing. Story about being confident in whatever happens, and it can happen to anyone. Now, let's talk about welcome to this week's episode of the Youth Empowerment Show. Hello everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of the Youth Empowerment Show. Thank you very much for tuning in. Without you guys, there is no show, so we are really grateful. Today, we're going to be talking about the mistakes young people make. Let's talk about it. After all, this is a Youth Empowerment Show. Let's talk about those mistakes and give them a little bit of advice before they, grow up and make these huge mistakes that will affect them in life. Okay, but before I dabble into that, happy anniversary to my hubby and I. It was our wedding anniversary on the 1st of September. Yes, you heard me, our wedding anniversary. Right, now let's go into the topic of today. But before then, let's have a short break. Welcome back to the show, everyone. Like I said, today we're going to be talking about the mistakes young people make. Seriously, they make a lot of mistakes. The first thing I would say, or rather the first mistake I would say they make is 1. Spending money on trivial things, especially fashion. I like fashion. Everyone likes fashion. But you're not going to pursue fashion, fun, and lifestyle and forget about other things that are even more important than everyday fashion. Yes, you must wear clothes. Food, shelter, and clothing, they are very important. Very, very important. But you don't have to buy clothes every day. You don't want to spend on lifestyle, fun, and all whatnot every day. Otherwise, you will not be able to save. So that is number 1. Number 2, young people quit easily. Yeah, when they start doing something and they feel they're not making it immediately, they quit. No, you have to persevere. Keep doing it. Don't forget that winners don't quit and quitters don't win. Have that at the back of your mind. Number 3, they invest without research. Yeah, some people just go ahead and invest. Yes, investment is good, but make sure you invest and research on that thing that you want to invest on. Don't go into something that you will not be able to actually, carry on, that you don't even know nothing about. Why would you do that? Research on that thing that you want to invest on before you go ahead so that you don't make any mistake. Number 4, they don't save. Young people don't save. That is true. That is true. Most of them don't save. Try and save money. If you are working, save more than you spend. Yes, save money for emergencies and for investment. It is very important. Anything can happen. Yeah. They think love alone is enough to sustain relationship. No. No relationship is love-based alone. You have to put something back in that relationship. You have to do something. You have to work hard. Don't allow your partner alone to do everything. If you are a man, don't allow your wife alone. If you're a woman, do not allow your husband alone. You have to come together to achieve a certain goal. It's not only the love. Obviously, yeah, love conquers all. Yes, that's correct. But you still need to achieve your set goals. Work hand in hand. Work together to achieve them. Trying to please everyone. Young people try to please everyone. Not only young people, anyway. A lot of people. But remember, in life, you don't have to please everybody. Yes, you don't have to please everybody. So don't make that mistake. Otherwise, you will find yourself in trouble because you're trying to please everyone. Yeah, because there's no formula in life that guarantees that everyone will love you. No, not everyone will like you. They don't have to like you. And you also would not like everyone. So just do what you think is right at a particular time. Young people blame their parents for their misfortune. Yes, why would you blame your parents? If you were born into poverty, yes, we do know it's not your fault. Bill Gates said, if you were born in poverty, it's not your fault. But if you die in poverty, then it's your fault. That means you need to work hard. Work hard so that you don't die in poverty. Otherwise, that poverty will be extended to the next generation. Right. Okay. Taking care of your health. That's another principal thing, very important. Your health is important. They said health is wealth. Do you want to be alive and unhealthy? So you have to start taking care of your health from the early stages while you are still young. All right? Eat the right food at the right time. Don't drink because someone else is drinking. XYZ. Don't smoke because that person is smoking. Don't eat the wrong food. Your body and someone else's body is not the same. Go and check yourself all the time and know the best food for your body so that you don't end up falling sick and not able to look after yourself at your old age. So your health is important. Peer pressure. That's another thing. Peer pressure means at a particular point in time, maybe your friends are doing certain things that you really want to do it. The pressure is there because they have that thing, you want to have it. No. Be yourself all the time. Do not fall into peer pressure. Not because A has done it, B must do it, and you must do it. No. Identify your goal in life. That is the last one I'm going to talk about. Identify your goal. Know what you want and work towards it. If you know your talent, if you know where your talent is, work on it and become something in life. Otherwise, you may regret it. That's just a piece of advice from me to the youth. Now, let's listen to our first guest on what she has to say.
Hello, everyone. I'm going to be talking about some mistakes young people make. And some of these mistakes live with them, affect them all through their life. I will tell you, don't ever get yourself involved in gang. Yes, it may look as a friendship kind of thing from at the first instant. If you are keeping friends that encourage you to carry knife, to bully other people, other children, don't do it. Because in carrying knife, you could kill somebody, hurt somebody, And it will be on record for life. You could even go into jail for that. Stealing, stay away from it. Be content with what you have. Don't look at what other people have. I know social media is not helping issues. Some things you see in social media are just make believe, they are not real. Don't be envious of other people. And if you find yourself in a situation like that your friends you are keeping, they are luring you, convincing you to do drug, quietly walk away. Speak out. Seek help. Be affirmative and say no to it. Again, make sure you look for good role models for yourself. Work hard in everything you want to do. Be focused. The money that you think other people have, they are at advantage than you, if you work hard, you're going to get that money as well. Don't despise little beginning. Be focused in everything you do. Confide in your parents if they are putting so much pressure on you. Confide in your parents. Confide in the school environment which you are. And parents have a word for you. Please, if you are doing drug, or you are stealing, or you are doing one of those vices or the other, don't show it to your children. Because, first of all, we are their first role model. They learn by what they see from us. And if your child is confiding in you, be diplomatic, support them, encourage them, and God bless you.
Thank you very much, Tina Giba, on that. That was brilliant. Right now, we will be going on a short break, and when we come back, we will be hearing from our next two guests on this show.
Hello everyone, my name is Joy Dominic, the only Yori and Shine baby. Do you want to look good? Do you want to have an even tone, smooth shining and a beautiful skin? Then worry no more. With Joy's Herbal Beauty product, you are going to have that Yori, shine and a beautiful skin. Why don't you visit my website right now on www.joyceherbalsalesuk.co.uk, or you visit my office in London at New Horizon Centre, Pullers Hill, CL4 1LT. Well, you have seen it all. We can deliver our beauty products in any part of the world, so don't miss out. I'm gonna give you all the yours and shine. I love you. Mwah, mwah.
Welcome back to the show. Wow, that was a nice advert. Thank you very much, Joyce Herbal. Now, let's listen to our two guests on the advice to the youth regarding mistakes the young people make.
The topic before us today is the mistake that young people do and how to correct it. Doing wrong is to err, not being in conformity with the truth, not being correct, deviating from the conventional law, deviating from or the expectation of your family, your community, and the nation. There are different things that the young people do that we consider wrong. And there are catalogs of things that makes the young people to go wrong. One of them is peer pressure, lack of confidence in themselves, then impatient, not having the knowledge of what they are going into and how it's going to affect their future, lack of motivation to do the right thing, lack of decision making, having the ability and the zeal to take the right decision at the right time. Ephesians chapter 6 verse 1 to 4 says, "Children, obey your father and in the Lord, and honor your father and your mother, so that it will be well with you and you will live long in the land." So one of the things that the youth or the young people need to do in order to correct the wrong is to listen to the moral teachings of their parents, follow their guidance, their suggestions, and get the right support. When you listen to the moral teaching of your parents, you allow them to share their life experience with you, you will not get it wrong. And you will develop the good listening skills, which you need anyway through life journey, irrespective of the profession you want to get involved in. You need good listening skill. So why don't you develop it now? Then you want to remain focused. You want to have a clear vision of where you are going. You don't want to walk in other people's time zone. You don't want to walk under pressure of your peers. The scripture makes me to believe that a double-minded mind is unstable in all his ways. You don't want to be unstable. So it's important for you to remain focused. Then you want to have a role model, somebody that you look up to, somebody that has already been where you want to be. You begin to research about them. How did they get to that point? What made them to be outstanding? How did they put things together to achieve and be so excellent? Then with your God-given skills, you combine this with your findings and you will be the best. Then you want to keep right company. The company of the people that will bring you down is not where you want to be. The company of people that when you share your 10-foot vision and they pull it down to 2 foot is not where you want to be. The company of people that are going nowhere, that don't have inspiration, that don't have vision, is not where you want to be. The company of people that will put you under pressure to always do something wrong is not where you want to be. So you need to be in the right company of people. Then you want to believe in yourself. You want to have that confidence in yourself. You want to tell yourself that you can achieve it, just like this person that is your role model has achieved. You want to work and research and make sure that your research is in line with what you want to be. You don't listen to negative people around you. You don't listen to people that will say negative things that will dampen your spirit, that will dampen your motivation, that will make you not to carry out your vision. You want to believe in yourself. You want to have confidence in yourself. Then you don't want to waste time in achieving this. You want to walk at your own pace, but not wasting time. You don't want to apportion blames to people when you are wrong. It takes a big heart to admit when you are wrong. Admit you're wrong. Correct your wrong. If you need help to correct it, seek for help. Don't hesitate to seek for help. Then finally, always ask yourself questions before you get involved in anything, one of the questions is, why am I getting involved in this?
Hi everyone, my name is Neka, and today I'd like to talk about the mistakes that the youth make. Now, I know when you were young, it's all fun and games when you were doing like playing little pranks, hanging out with the bad girl, hanging out with the bad boy, and basically just doing stuff that you know you're not really supposed to do. Now, what you need to always be wary about is the bad people that you hang out with, because I know about peer pressure, or was once a victim of it, but what you need to take into consideration is the people that pressure you to do the wrong things lack conscience. So it's very easy for them to make you do the wrong thing and to leave you holding the ball when you get into trouble. So going down this dark path exposes you to all kinds of things that you shouldn't really or necessarily engage yourself with, and exposing yourself to people that you have no business hanging out with. And I understand with the whole notion of Corona, everybody forced to be indoors, everybody forced to not be able to do the things we were able to do before, and the isolation kicks in, and so you want to hang out with your friends, you want to let loose, but letting loose, you have to be very careful how you let loose. You have to be very careful of what you and your friends get up to, because imagine doing something foolish and ending up going to jail for a year or 5 years. It's not worth it. Imagine going to nick something from Asda's or Tesco's and then go in prison for a year or two. It's not worth it. And when you go to places like that, when you go to prison, I know with the UK, thankfully, it's more of a rehabilitative, society, but you don't want that on your criminal record, because you get a criminal record when you want to apply to certain jobs, you won't be able to get those certain jobs because you've got a criminal record. So my advice to the youth is always hang out with people that have your interest at heart. Always hang out with people that have a vision, that have a plan, that people that want to give back to society and who always want to do the right thing. Trust me, it's easier to do the wrong thing than it is to do the right thing. And that's why the burden of responsibility to you as a youth is to pave your way to always try to do right. So that's just my own 2 cents in the notion, and thank you for allowing me to speak. Have a lovely day. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much to our last 2 speakers. Thanks a lot. We really appreciate. That was a brilliant advice from the 2 of you. Now that brings us to the end of today. The show is ended, and we'll be back same time next week. Keep it locked on this show. See you same time next week. Goodbye. Hi everyone, my name is Your Majesty Theodora Ibekwe-Oyebade. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I trust we're all doing well. Umunnem Afambo Theodora Ibekwe-Oyebade.